Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wealth Tips with Dr. Mark. Today's topic is on persistence. And hang on just one second. I forgot something. Oh well. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. This is Wealth Tips with Dr. Mark. And today we're talking about persistence. In small business with entrepreneurs, one of the things that you have to have is a really healthy dose of the reality distortion field that Steve Jobs was famous for having. Sometimes you just have to keep on going to get through that obstacle that's facing you. And in a lot of businesses, you don't face this. But with a startup, with smaller businesses, you face this all the time. I want to mention this quote. This is one of my favorite quotes. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. That's been around forever. I know you've heard that before, but so many times people give up right when they're on the verge of having something really successful. There's a book called 3 Feet from Gold, and there's a story in there that a prospector had a gold mine and was digging and digging and digging and ended up just running out of gold. The vein of gold just ended. He was despondent, and he ended up selling it off for a pittance to the local junk dealer. Turns out that junk dealer went in, brought in some other experts, and did a few tests, found the new gold vein, or the continuation of that gold vein. It was literally 3 feet away. He gave away a gold mine, an actual gold mine, when he was 3 feet from wealth. That's not the definition of persistence. Another quote that I want you to have: patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. You can't just have persistence. You can't just have patience. You can't just wait. You also have to have the ability to work hard, and that's critical. And so we're talking a little bit more on the mindset of the entrepreneur today. And I know that you guys all work hard. You work harder than most other people. And that's one of the disadvantages of being an entrepreneur, is you end up working because you know that if you don't work, the job may not get done and the whole thing may fall apart. It's really important that you have the persistence, but you also have to have the perspiration and the patience. For example, with your product, when you're marketing your product, one of the challenges you're going to face is, okay, I've got this product. Is it the right product? Did I build it right? Is this what people want? So we could spend a whole bunch of time talking to your customers and exploring and seeing if the product that you're offering is what they're looking for. Then once you have the product, you have to promote it. I have a new company that I'm helping launch, and we have the product, we're good to go. Now we're dealing with the promotion phase. How do we get the word out about the new product? I'm going to come back to this in just a second. But then you also are faced with challenges on your pricing. Are you too inexpensive? Are you too expensive? Where do you fall in that spectrum? And yes, you can actually price your product at too low of a price point, and people won't appreciate it. They won't buy it. There are things that you can do for free, whereas if you charged anything, you would be better off, even if it were a penny, because that forces people to stop and think, oh wait, do I need this? Do I deserve this? Do I earn, is this worth my time to deal with? So back to my story. I have been dealing with, for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, it'll be 2 weeks on Friday, launching that new business, right? Promoting the product for that new business. And one of the ways in our marketing strategy that we've decided to do is we're going to use a Google ad campaign in order to launch and promote that product. So we're going to run targeted online ads, and it also has other components to it, but I just want to focus on Google and the Google Ads system here for a minute. So we have a business. We want to run advertisements for our business, text ads in particular. So the logical thing, Google has 80% or more market share, so you jump on over to Google Ads and you create your account for your new company, right? Makes sense. Well, when you create your account, unfortunately, your account gets flagged because you're a new business and you might be a spammer. So that's going to slow you down some. Then you submit an ad, and when you submit the ad, their system on the back end goes through your site looking for anything that might be inconsistent with their terms of service. So they're looking for, maybe you have spyware that you're downloading onto people's computers, or maybe you're advertising a knockoff of a well-known brand or something like that. They're going to try and identify those things, and they're going to flag them. And if your account gets flagged, then you start the Google hell. And unfortunately, my account got flagged, and they said that the site, which is a brand new site that I built just for this company, has malicious software on it, and that I'm using something that's circumventing their systems. Now, unfortunately, when you run into an error or a problem with these guys, they are deliberately very vague with what they tell you. They don't want to tell you exactly what's wrong, because if they told you exactly what's wrong, the scammers would be able to kind of skirt the edges of their system. So they give you a vague thing like, you have malicious software on your site. Well, in this particular case, there is no software. There's nothing to download. There is a way for the people that want our product to contact us. There's a contact us form, and that's it. There is literally not one single download on the site. So your next course of action is you change your ad and you submit it, and you change your ad and submit it, which we've done many times. And then eventually you're going to get tired of doing that, and you're going to go, what the heck? Let's just call and talk to the people at Google, because surely they know what they're doing, right? They work at Google. Google's well known for having just brilliant people working there. You're going to be talking to the people in the call center, though. The call center, see that guy? He works in the call center. I'm pretty sure. Just saying. So you're going to be talking to people that haven't the foggiest idea what the hell you're talking about. They're going to run something, they're going to get a report and send it to you and say, hey, you need to change this. In our particular case, they gave me a list of URLs on the website that they deemed were malicious. The malicious things were pictures. Like, hey monkey, it's a photo, an image of something. This is not malicious. It's not possible to be malicious. And I know it's not malicious because I created the damn image in the first place. What do they say? They haven't the foggiest idea. They have no idea what they're talking about. They just point you in the direction of this report. Say, well, if you change these, it'll be fine. So persistence comes in really, really, really handy here. And a lot of patience and those other things. I am positive we'll get through this. But this is just one of the many obstacles that you will face as a small business owner when you launch something new, is something unexpected. Now, we've done many, many, many of these campaigns, so we'll be fine. I'm not worried about this. But this is just an example of literally happening right this minute on something where there isn't the problem, but here's some obstacle that's popped up out of the blue that you weren't counting on, and I guarantee you that wasn't in your timeline for your marketing plan. So you need to build in some padding for these things. So what do you do? Remember, we've got preparation, persistence, perspiration. Make sure that you've planned everything out, that you're prepared for it, and that you're able to keep going and put in the work necessary to get through it. So to recap, there are lots and lots of challenges in your company. I know there are. There always are. And we'll do more of these series talking about the entrepreneur mindset to help you get through some of these. But be persistent. Being persistent is the way for you to get through. You never know when you're the one that's 3 feet from gold. Be creative, keep trying, and if you need help, let me know. I'm here to help. Until next time.